But you see, all this language that Jesus is using, denying ourselves, taking up your cross, losing your life for his sake, all of that revolves around one single idea. And it's related to how Jesus described or summarized the entire commandments. I'm sure you remember this. He summed it up with two things. One, love God with all your heart, soul, and mind. Two, love your neighbor as yourself. The idea, the question that Jesus is trying to get us to really think about is this: how do you see your place in this world relative to God and relative to the people around you? Or maybe another way to put it, as you negotiate your way through this world, where does God fit in? Where do other people fit in? For Jesus, it's rather clear. Those that want to be his followers must be selfless, not selfish. Those that want to be his followers must be self-denying, not self-gratifying. Those that want to be his followers must be self-effacing, not self-promoting. Oh boy, is this a counter-cultural message or what? We live in a country and a society that every day sends us messages that say the opposite. It's all about being someone, right? Got to get your name out there. Got to establish some cred for yourself. And my wife works at a performing arts college, and she has had numerous conversations with prospective students who have told her that their goal is to be a reality star. Is it any wonder when one of the most popular shows over the last decade is called American Idol? Our culture tells us that we should all strive to become an idol. But God's culture is different, radically different. You see, God created us as communal beings. God created us to be in community with each other so that we could serve each other, so that we could help each other experience God's love here on earth, right here, right now. Losing one's self for the sake of Christ means giving up that strong desire to be an idol and becoming a servant. But truth be told, we all have an uphill battle on this one. Being in community, being a servant means we need to confront our reluctance to enter into the messiness of someone else's life. You see, when you really help someone, when you really interact with them in a meaningful way, then their story becomes your story as well. Whether it's financial problems or marital issues or illness or grief over a lost loved one, whatever it is, you enter into that. And you must deal with their discomfort, their pain, their hurt. But when you enter into that, you can become the spirit of understanding and grace for them. That's taking up your cross.